Hi, everyone. Sit down, please. I just bought this week. Hope you like it.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Now, let's cut you the chance. As your wealth manager, I just made this new PC, portfolio investment scheme, which befit your investment expectation all along. But before the authorization, you can see this. I think it's necessary to make you be informed about the some details like hedge fund.
Oh, hedge fund?
Yeah.
Your concept to show me, please.
Okay.
An unprecedented financial crisis has recently hit the world economy, and some financial media have blamed the hedge fund industry to be one of the main causes. But what is a hedge fund? How does it generate money? This video explains what hedge funds are and how they differ from traditional investment funds. To understand what a hedge fund is, let's first look at the concept of hedging with the following example. When a farmer plants wheat at the beginning of the season, he has no idea what his wheat harvest will generate in revenues when it's sold. If the market price of wheat goes up, he might make a lot of money. If the market price drops, he might lose money. So what a farmer will try to do is enter into a contract to deliver a certain amount of wheat at a fixed price. If the wheat price goes up, he won't be able to sell his wheat for that high market price, but at least he'll be sure of a certain fixed price. So this way, he has hedged or protected his crops against unpredictable market conditions. In the same way, hedge funds are financial investment funds that try to guarantee a specific return goal, regardless of market conditions, similar to the farmer's example. The goal of a hedge fund is to achieve a guaranteed or positive return. Unlike traditional investment funds, hedge funds are unregulated. For that reason, they're open only to accredited and experienced investors. But perhaps the most remarkable difference is that hedge funds can invest in a wide range of assets, stocks, bonds, commodities, and currencies, as well as in vintage wines or even antique violins. And this in combination with non-traditional portfolio management techniques. One such technique, for instance, is short selling, whereby the fund can borrow assets, sell them on the market, and buy them back at a lower price, and then ultimately return them to the lender. This technique is used when the fund is convinced that certain assets are overpriced and that market prices will decrease. It allows the fund to also make a profit when market prices decline. In summary, hedge funds are a universe of unregulated investment funds with an unlimited flexibility in investment strategies for any kind of asset. The wide array of assets, combined with a variety of portfolio management techniques, give the hedge fund manager a lot more flexibility than a traditional fund manager to hedge against investment deterioration. Hedge funds therefore offer a whole range of opportunities, not only for accredited investors, but for any kind of investor. While governments improve regulations to reduce risks and avoid excessive speculations, the hedge fund industry will continue to grow and professionalize.
What is a quant? Who is a quant?
Quants are just like other people, except maybe they're a little bit better at math.
Quants look at the world in a very logical way.
A quant is an investor that uses mathematics to find things that consistently deliver opportunity as opposed to things that just deliver noise in the data.
I'm a research analyst. I'm a scientist. If we see something in the data, we want to understand why it exists. Is it something fleeting? Is it a one-time event?
Well, there are certain patterns that you can pick up.
Human beings tend to make a lot of mistakes when they're investing. We may overreact to some good news. We may overreact to bad news.
So we're after patterns that persist due to either economic reasons or behavioral reasons.
Well, Mark Twain said that history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. So we're trying to find some of those rhymes in the patterns of investment returns.
And if we can capture what rhymes, what's a systematic relationship that's repeatable, then actually, you can benefit from that.
There's so much information out there that investors need to analyze to make good decisions about companies they invest in.
Quantitative investing is just like regular investing. We look at the fundamental facts of a company, but we try to do that in a disciplined, objective way.
The way we do quantitative investing at QMA is to combine data analysis with economic theory.
We have a very research-driven culture.
It's not a bunch of data being crunched and then just spit out for investing.
We use the numbers and computers as tools, but we have human portfolio managers, like myself, who look at the results of those models, those computer analyses, and actually have the final say over what assets go into the portfolio.
It's people who are building models with their investment knowledge that they can use consistently to avoid the human biases that investors typically have.
What we're trying to do is to have something that's going to be successful on average over long periods of time and deliver the kind of results that our clients rightfully expect of us.
Here's the contract, and you can sign your name here.